A bulletin is handed me. Martian cylinders are falling all over the country. One outside of Buffalo, one in Chicago, St. Louis. Seem to be timed and spaced. Now the first machine reaches the shore. He stands watching, looking over the city. Steel cowlish head is even with the skyscrapers. He waits for the others. They rise like a line of new towers on the city's west side.
Dad, I'm going to see Joseph.
Now they're lifting their metal hands.
Hey.
This is the end now. Smoke comes out, black smoke drifting over the city.
I get the feeling you're going, whether I like it or not.
People in the streets see it now.
I'll be okay, Dad.
They're running toward the East River, thousands of them.
Just be careful. If you see or hear anything, get back as soon as you can. Don't worry, I'll be back.
Perhaps you've caught it already on your radio. Listen, please.
I'll be waiting.
The curious humming sound that seems to come from inside the object.
People in the streets see it now. They're running toward the East River, thousands of them, dropping in like rats. Now the smoke's spreading faster. It's reached Times Square.
But that's
People are
about
trying
40
to run away
miles from
it, but
here.
it's no use. They're falling like flies. Now the smoke's crossing 6th Avenue. Now the smoke's crossing 6th Avenue. 5th Avenue.
Oh yeah, that should really get you on our good side. This is gonna be great. My little sister's gonna die of fright.
It's 50 feet.
Honey? Honey?
X2L calling CQ. 2X2L calling CQ. 2X2L calling. Is there anyone on the air? Isn't there anyone? 2X2L.
You are listening to a CBS presentation of Orson Welles and the Mercury Theater on the Air in an original dramatization of The War of the Worlds by H.G. Wells.
This is Orson Welles, ladies and gentlemen, out of character to assure you that The War of the Worlds has no further significance than as the holiday offering it was intended to be. The Mercury Theater's own radio version of dressing up in a sheet and jumping out of a bush and saying boo. Starting now, we couldn't soap all your windows and steal all your garden gates by tomorrow night, so we did the best next thing. We annihilated the world before your very ears and utterly destroyed the CBS. You will be relieved, I hope, to learn that we didn't mean it and that both institutions are still open for business. So goodbye, everybody, and remember, please, for the next day or so, the terrible lesson you learned tonight. That grinning, glowing, globular invader of your living room is an inhabitant of the pumpkin patch, and if your doorbell rings and nobody's there, That was no Martian. It's Halloween.
Tonight, the Columbia Broadcasting System and its affiliated stations coast to coast has brought you The War of the Worlds by H.G. Wells, the 17th in its weekly series of dramatic broadcasts featuring Orson Welles and the Mercury Theater on the air. Next week, we present a dramatization of 3 famous short stories. This is the Columbia Broadcasting System.